So I'm gonna try to get this done without it being too long. I know people like, man, it's not cool to make YouTube videos no more. What are you doing? I know, right? Anyway, so this is gonna be my take on what is happening with Xbox going forward and Microsoft. And I did speak about this in the last live stream I did, and hopefully you can watch that. I think you should check out those videos. I honestly think you should. You know, so every now and again some stuff is said that I think you guys should listen to, and that's definitely one of those moments. But I mean, who cares? Like, who watches YouTube videos anymore? I know, right? Anyway, so let me get into the point, man. Okay, so Microsoft and Xbox. Xbox is a part of Microsoft. Microsoft is the main company. It's traditional for Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo to have consoles out and to compete for dollars. And you know, at some point we have to come to the realization that when we say compete for dollars, it's not a sport, it's not a contest, it's not a competition as we would like to think it is, or as we would like to call it or like to have it. It's simply business. And you know, you got these guys, you know, this is their hobby and they love it, and they look at this whole thing and they take it serious, just like somebody would take their favorite basketball team, baseball team, football team. And I get it. Even though I'm not one of those people, I don't take this serious. I don't take any kind of entertainment serious because I know it's just entertainment. It makes it harder for me to get all immersed in it like a lot of these people. So I tend to start looking at some of these people as fanatical. Most of these people actually, but that's another story. However, Microsoft is simply doing business. Xbox is a console. The PlayStation people, the console war people, whatever you want to call it, who spit the rhetoric of competition is good, understandably so, and it's a fact that that's true. However, Microsoft is looking past competition. They're looking at dominant. I mean, there's no other way to say it than to sound like a super villain, super movie, like comic plot. But yeah, Microsoft is looking at this whole situation as they're gonna take over as much as they can of the gaming market. They went past Xbox. They surpassed it. It's like Cyberdyne becoming aware in Terminator, where the AI decided it was gonna start doing more and expanding and dictate. Microsoft is trying to make their platform a global economy instead of a console economy. And what do I mean by that? Because people are gonna go, what the hell does that mean, Jimmy? That doesn't even make sense. That's not even a word. What I'm saying is that Microsoft is looking at taking Xbox to the internet as a digital service that can be played on multiple devices. Now people go, 33, 30, 40, 44 million Xboxes sold. These are just numbers I hear. These are the most popular numbers I hear. There's no source for these numbers, of course. This is once again the console rhetoric that I hear. So I'm just spewing these numbers at you right now to give you an example of what I'm trying to say. They say anywhere between 30 to 40 million Xboxes are sold, and PlayStation is undeniably double that, and PlayStation won the console war, and they definitely did win the console war. However, Xbox is simply a console, and that market, Microsoft is a company. They do software. Microsoft is doing what they do best, which is expanding their software by taking the Xbox brand and now making it a part of Microsoft's global economy. They are turning the Xbox into a digital service. You can, at some point, as they claim, play Microsoft games, Windows games, Win 10 games, Xbox games, cross-play games, whatever term you want to use, but you can play these games on any device soon. I'm actually looking forward to being able to take out my phone and play some of my Xbox games while I have a little minute and get some of my achievement. I'm actually looking forward to that. And after watching PUBG, I said, hey, this is possible. This is doable. I couldn't believe how good PUBG looked on my actual Galaxy phone. I said, this is something that is actually doable at this point. Honestly, PUBG probably looked better than any game, and this is not a shot, this is just an example, but it looked better than any game that I saw on the Nintendo Switch, and this is my cell phone doing it. So when I saw that, I said, there's a future in this, man. And for those of you who think that the Xbox brand is done, Microsoft is not done. Xbox is simply a mid-entry level way into gaming. If you prefer console, you go on a console. If you prefer PC, you play Xbox games on your PC. If you prefer the ecosystem, well, you have tablets and phones that will soon have access to all of this stuff. So this is something that I actually think is not that bad. However, yeah, there's some anti-consumer parts to it because it messes up the traditional way that we view gaming. Traditionally, things are changing, and traditionally, the way we view this is going to change. Physical media, let's take for example, GameStop up for sale. Pretty soon, it looks like if you want to buy from GameStop, you will have to support the .com to shop at GameStop. Best Buy got rid of the Gamers Club Unlocked. Once it expires, it's gone for good. These are all signs that everything is becoming a digital situation and that we are in a now digital market. PlayStation is even now having PS Now games reconfigured to be downloaded to the console. Why? And the service is going to become available to stream on PC. Why? Because this is the way of the future. Physical gaming is over, guys. It's over. It started with arcade. You had to go to the arcade. The arcade ended up coming to the console. The console ended up coming to you. Now the games are coming to you through the console via the power of the internet. So for those of you out there who keep saying, oh, Xbox has no games, Xbox has this and that, remember, there's an argument to be had here as well. The Xbox One X is the top tier performance console currently, and they have the best playable options for a lot of these multi-plat games currently. When it comes to power and options, Xbox has the most. Now, when it comes to exclusives, PlayStation has the best game. That is a fact. However, the service that Xbox is providing is way bigger than a console exclusive. So at this moment in time currently, should we really be talking Xbox, PlayStation, or should we be talking Microsoft, Sony? For those of you who don't understand what I'm saying, the Xbox is just entry-level gaming. Microsoft is looking at being bigger than the console. So that is my views and my takes on what I think is happening here. Of course, you guys can let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I mean, I'm sure someone's going to say, well, that doesn't make any sense at all. Xbox is just simply dying because they don't have any exclusive. Of course, you're going to discard Halo, Gears, and Forza. Of course, you're going to discard the 5 studios that Microsoft just brought. And this is not me damage controlling. This is just me simply laying out the facts for you people out there, because a lot of us are looking at this from a very traditional standpoint. And I hate to tell you, man, you got to teach your old dog new trick. It's over for those of us who view this the traditional way. We're the old new. This is the new new. We have to move over. We have to take it, get with it, or move on. Because guess what? The digital market is not going on anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's growing, and we either get with it or we get out. It's that simple. Anyway, like I said, let me know what you think in the comment section, man. I suggest you do watch my other live stream. I get a little bit more in depth about this, but I figured I'd do an actual commentary to talk about this topic in particular, because some people may need to hear this and a discussion can be had. And a lot of you guys seem to not really get where I'm going with things. It's like I'm 10 steps ahead of the current moment, but I'm assuming there's other people out there who are as well, who see this, who understand what's going on, and like-minded people think alike. So like I said, if you disagree, of course, let me know as well. Let's get the discussion going. Let me know what you think. I'm out of here, man. Have a good weekend, man. Peace.